Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to the song I'm Not a Vampire, Revamped by Falling in Reverse. I listened to the original version in my last video, so there will likely be a little bit of compare and contrast with this one. Here we go. I have goosebumps. Obviously, I'm getting a little emotional. This was so unexpected and it's so brilliant. We're going back. First off, I love a good pun. So I love that they said revamped as opposed to, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't know how, what words would be used. But, you know, fill in the blank. Oh, man. If you watched the last video, one of my main comments was there was consistency in his tone and texture throughout that video, but there wasn't a lot of variety, and already so much shifting and variety with not only registration, but texture. It's just, I mean, who better to do a cover of a song than the original artist? Because you already know the song forward and backward, but I love that they brought so much creativity to this change and this version of the song. So here we go. The thing I find so captivating about this intro is the only major shift that you can sense, or at least that I was sensing, was in the instrumentation and the arrangement. It wasn't about his vocals so much, because we're still getting that really nice alternative pressy sound. And yeah, it's just, oh, okay.
Sometimes I sleep all day
Now on Sleep, I feel like we started to hear a little bit more texture than we did in the original. I'm just going to say the original. I'm going to try and be consistent with my own words. Sometimes I sleep all day 'cause I hate the sun. Now, getting that beautiful mix was so gorgeous. I think it's just and it fits the vibe so beautifully, but that really nice warm hum in his mix, I think it's so beautiful. I might just say that word a million times. I just love it. I love it. Let me get that transition. Sorry. Not a vampire, but I feel like one. Sometimes I sleep all day 'cause I hate the sun. My hands are always shaking, body's always aching, and the dark is when I feel. That one was interesting to me. The way he said dark, and it was just like one word that he popped into using that head mix, but it already had a little bit of texture in it. It wasn't like a really pristine, pure, sort of straight tone head voice sound. Like it had some grit. Body's always aching and the dark is when I feel like a lower any woman that I want to in my bed with me, and whiskey seems to be my holy water. And then, I don't know if, see, now I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the original. I don't remember that little, I'm calling it a run. I know it's only a few notes, but that tiny little bit of agility, I don't remember hearing that in the last one. With me, and whiskey seems to be my holy water. And mothers better lock your doors and hide your daughters. 'Cause I'm insane. I can feel it in my bones, coursing through my veins. When did I become so cold? This is so challenging to go back and forth with this kind of adduction. And considering where we are in his range. Let me play it again. 'Cause I'm insane. I'm saying this is like a head mix because the head sound is more so from the space and the air that's going through the chords, and less where we are in range. But because this is in that mix range, you're naturally going to get a little bit more texture in that head sound the lower you go in your range. I can feel it in my bones. And then to go up in head voice and then put a lot of press on bones, like that shift in adduction, I think is so beautiful, but then coming out of that can also be really challenging. Coursing through my veins, when did I become so cold? For goodness sakes, where is my self-control? If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost all. That shift in placement where it was so pingy and metallic, and then it got so deep, and I am here for it. If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost all. It's like, it's a completely different tone, and that just speaks volumes to how much you can shift just in your oral cavity space, like creating taller vowels versus wider vowels, placing sound forward as opposed to back, lifting the soft palate or allowing it to stay lowered and having more nasality. There's just so many things you can do here. It does affect a little bit what happens here, but more so it just affects the sound we get after it's already been produced in the larynx. And I think that is a pristine example.
Has lost
Oh, this is so brilliant. I love the shift in timing. Not even timing musically, but just the way he was delivering the words. Almost felt like russet.
My name is Ronnie, I'm an addict, and Daddy should have never raised me on Black Sabbath. I can feel it in my bones, coursing through my veins. When did I become so cold? For goodness sakes, where is my self-control? If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost all. When will you mortals believe? I just want the world to believe. Lost at the sight of your blood. I swear to God, I hear no thought. So God bless all of you now, 'cause I'm going straight to hell.
I'm sorry. I can't even. Oh my goodness. I have so many goosebumps. I have so many thoughts. Let me get back to that I'm assuming part of the vocals that I heard like were in effect, but I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to listen to it again.
When will you mortals believe? I just want the world to believe. Lost at the sight of your blood. I swear to God.
I mean, knowing what he is capable of, I say knowing. Based off of what I've heard from him in, 2 songs, I believe him to be capable of producing these sounds. I just don't know how they created that sort of duetting effect. If he recorded like 2 separate tracks or if they added an effect, you guys can let me know. It's cool.
I just want the world to believe. Lost at the sight of your blood. I swear to God, I hear no thought.
I mean, I love the use of having a chorus, the strings, everything. This is just such a lush orchestration.
So God bless all of you now, 'cause I'm going straight to hell.
The contrast in his spacing is so fun to hear. Like that really nice, dark, tall, covered sound shifting into something so wide when he says straight to hell. Like huge shift. And you could almost believe that there were like 2 different people singing this, although that's obviously not the case.
And I'm taking you sharpen my teeth, 'cause I love the way it feels when I sink into your skin and draw the only thing that's real. You don't believe me. Should I write it in blood? You better drive that fucking stake right down my heart and try and run, motherfucker. I'm a vampire. And sad, I can feel it in my blood, coursing through my veins. And I become so cold for kindness. I lose my self-control. Foam is where my heart is, and my heart has lost all. Heart has fucking lost all. Heart has lost
I'm just gonna get this last bit. Oh my gosh, I am just blown away. I'm even getting a little gravelly myself with all the sympathetic fry. I don't know, is that a thing? Just the texture in the scream.
only thing that's real. You don't believe me. Should I write it in blood?
Like, beautiful mix, beautiful head voice, back into that nice pressed, chesty mix.
You better drive that fucking stake right down my heart and try and run, motherfucker. I'm a vampire. And sad, I can feel it in my
That is an insane harsh vocal. I feel like maybe I was a little distracted the first go around just with the video and everything that was happening, but that sounds so high. It sounds like true chord harsh vocals. So much fry.
coursing through my veins. And I become so cold for kindness. I lose my self-control. Foam is where my heart is, and my heart has lost all.
And then for him to just zip up the chords like that, and it was, I mean, you can hear, like, it just sounds like there's so much pressure behind that sound, but he's doing so beautifully with his control, like, to engage still so much air and so much pressure, and yet to have to be in tune, and to not waver. I mean, that's impressive.
My heart is, and my heart has lost all. Heart has fucking lost all. Heart has lost
I love that last word because it's hold on. Because you can like hear the texture, but the orchestration is making it sound so, I don't know, just like is making it sound like there's so much more tone in his voice, even though he's doing so much work to just engage that texture. Oh. One of the tough things about hearing these bands for the first time who have been around for a while is you don't know what they've been through. So watching the original version to this song, I had no idea they had lost their guitarist since then. But everything with what I just witnessed, the song, the video, I mean, this is just, it's really well done, and I just think that's a really beautiful way to honor someone. So that aside, I'm just blown away by their artistry. I mean, the creativity it takes to really put a spin on something you've already done. So many of us just, you hear a song and you're like, yes, this is it. It's good. It's finished. It's complete. And to just turn it into something completely different, I think is so incredible. You could obviously see a lot of his development as an artist, artistically, but also vocally, which was incredible and somewhat mind-blowing, that he just, I feel like he still stayed true to himself, but yeah, there's just like this really incredible development. I don't know. And it makes me curious to know where he is in that arc. Are we just, has it barely begun? Is so much more about to happen? Is this where he's kind of settled into this, version of himself as an artist, or where does he want to go? I don't know. I just think when artists and bands can change and grow over time, it just speaks volumes to their pursuit of the art. Wow. Honestly, nothing could have prepared me for this amount of contrast. I'll be honest, because I don't really give, I give my opinion, but not in the I like this music, I don't like this music sort of way. Between the two, I love, like, it's so hard for me to say, like, to pick one. I know I don't have to, but I do want to say, like, for me personally, I really enjoy the revamped version. I think the original is really good, but this one just did something for me. Everything musically, the arrangement, his vocals, there was just so much dimension and color and texture and variety and contrast. There's just so much to take in, and it all, I feel like his commitment was there 100% in the first version as well, but like when you're doing so much that is so intense, to watch that commitment and to believe it, I don't know, this one did something for me, so thanks for telling me to watch them both. I don't know that I would have even known there were two had you guys not suggested it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for this recommendation and for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.